What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? Getting a little early start today because I want to watch some UFC fights tonight. But here we are. We're starting a Nightmare. Now, I hired a mercenary, which I think was probably a mistake at this point. Need to get him a weapon. Don't have a weapon for him. Anyway, we are starting Nightmare mode. Let's just get it. Got Blizzard added onto the bar now as well. Things are a lot tankier. See, it's zone level 73 now. Try this rare Chaos Pillar and see how it does. See how rough it is. All right. Certainly we'll have a weapon here. Feral Warsaw. What else do we have? War Gauntlets, War Boots. Where the hell did dude? Dude just runs off. Let's see. Oh, level 62. We give him a shield anyway. No weapon for him yet. What else do we have? Hand cannon. Nah, it doesn't look like we got a weapon for him yet. That's all right. We'll get him one. Here's a flail. I wonder if he can... I'm not sure what weapons he can use. Let's see. Does a flail work for him? Yeah. All right. There we go. At least he's got something now. I'm assuming I'm going to level up quick. Quicker, maybe? Treasure pendant. All right, let's see. So we got to grab the waypoints. What is that flashing? Unstable rift. That's something new. That may have been a mistake, but we'll find out. Not really sure what is up with the unstable rift. Seems like a good place to maybe collect some levels, but... Definitely crazy good mob density in here. I'm probably going to end up getting like 2 levels off this thing. I'm not really sure what the objective is here, though, other than kill stuff. Definitely not one-tapping stuff anymore. Here's 55. Alright, let's take a look at the map here, see if there was any... I'm not seeing anything stand out in here that I'm supposed to be looking for. Oh, there's where I came in. Oh, there's a waypoint in here. All right, so maybe this was the next zone? Is that... That is a waypoint. Or no, this is where I spawned. Oh, I see the exit. It's down over there. All right. Let's see here. How did I get so many points? All right. And then we want to go one more. Oh, requires level 70 for the next point. All right. So I need to level up before I can get another point there. All right, let's go and just get on out of here. Get back into, all right, they put me at the spawn. There's the dungeon. Looks like I just ran right past it. The rat den. Dude is tanky. Clearing the trash, but that's about it. Everything else is taking a lot of shots. Oh, wow. Well, these guys are tanky as hell. The HP scaling for champion monsters and Nightmare and higher gets a little silly. Archdemon's Plateau. What is that? That's something I haven't seen before. Keep going into that. Oh crap, man, I got a bunch of points here. Oh, it's some sort of a boss, huh? Holy crap. Alright. Note to self, do not go in Archdemon's Plateau. You fight Death, Damien, and Satan all at once? Oh, man. That's harsh. Alright, I never even found the waypoint yet for the... Yeah, that was rough. Where is the waypoint here? Looks like it's all the way down at the bottom. Oh my, the mercenary died. Did he die because I died, or did he die before I died? I hired that mercenary because I hadn't seen him yet. And then Ekio and Discord told me that it's a little bit of a gold sink early game, and that if I'm surviving without it, don't sweat it. But it was too late. I had already hired him. He died before me. You poor guy. Fields of battle. Okay, there's the exit, but I never grabbed the waypoint. Yeah, there it is, right there. They aren't worth using until hell. All right. Well, that's fair. Lesson learned. Now I'm wondering, with it being zone level 73 and me being level 57, should I grind XP more, or should I just keep moving? I feel like, part of me feels like I should just keep moving along. But let's see when I hit, if I feel like I hit a real wall, as far as just clearing out the zones. Just keep moving. Alright, so I won't mess around. What about dungeons? Should I be doing dungeons in every zone, or just use it as like a leveling tool if I start to feel weak or something? I'm assuming nothing really matters until you get to the hell mode or whatever, like most other ARPGs, but that is a big assume, of course. way better to push and get to higher level zones for better XP. And then use dungeons for XP if you're struggling. Alright, well let's do just that then and try to get through here. See what happens when I get to that first boss beat. If I got enough damage to get through those little skeleton thingies. Ooh, hey there. Whoa, whoa, shit. Wrecked. Definitely can't be standing in there in the middle of them. I should have put my points in while I was in town. Yeah, I'm taking a lot more damage than I was. No longer just chillaxing it out. Makes you want to take a break from your paladin. I'm brand new, of course, so I don't really know the ins and outs or the various classes. I started on a Viking, and then I saw I only played the Viking for like 10 minutes. And it felt kind of blah early game, and I started looking around on the internet, and the internet says that the Viking is rough for leveling. Okay, we can kind of cheese this guy, huh? If I don't get overrun again. Ooh, nope, I guess we can't. Homie ain't having it. I guess we can still kind of cheese them. Going back and forth on the terrain. Most of them get better with the first skill augments. When people say skill augments, are you referring to these? Like the orb of duality there? Or are you referring to something else? I don't know the lingo. Oh, god dang it. I done did it again. Son of a bitch. And no waypoint yet. I need to get a waypoint to that zone. Okay, gotcha. It was down here, right? Yeah. The big edge nodes. Yeah, it seemed like it was a big difference getting that double orb. I can't wait to get another point for it. But it says level 70. So still got a little ways to go before I can put another one in. Alright, now where... There is the out. Is there no waypoint in this one? Must not be. I was right at the exit when I got wrecked. I was literally at the exit when I got wrecked. Wow. Alright, Pumpkin Patch. Level 78. Another big step up in the level of the area. I probably need to quit looking at that. Ooh. Colossal Life Flask. That might be better than what I'm using. 2480. Wow. Seems like it'd be good for survivability, but I'm going to lose a ton of intelligence. Fire skill damage. Survivability is more important early on. I mean, as is the case in most games, but, you know, I'm guilty as anyone else with seeing more damage. Pump it. You know? Yeah, for sure. right. Where are you, waypoint? All right, there's a dungeon way up top. I'm not seeing a waypoint or anything yet, though. Tend to play tankier classes by default. I don't know what class I'm going to like the most. I mean, generally speaking, in most ARPGs, I usually end up going for a spin-to-win build or some sort of like, you know, if you're familiar with PoE, some sort of like Blade Vortex type build. I really like builds like that. I know, I guess Whirlwind kind of stinks in this game. That was one of the reasons I picked the Viking, because I was hoping to check out the spin to win. Extra fast, no joke. All right, there's the waypoint. A hammer paladin is a good spin to win style. Very nice. I definitely want to check out multiple classes. I know that the game has been around for a while, but I've never played it, so this is my first time through. But I'm thinking I'm really going to like what's coming in that upcoming update. That was one of the reasons I wanted to jump in and kind of learn some of the game's basics. Yeah, I mean, I like the sound of that, you know? How is the paladin with early game and leveling? Like, is it a good type of like season starter, or not so much? All right. Let's get it. Level 59, one more level. Oop. Am I getting smacked on? I am getting smacked on. Paladin's really good early game, and he's strong without gear. Maybe I'll check that one out next. I do like pally type classes in most, pardon me, in most ARPGs. waypoint way over here. The Black Tower. Someone was telling me that they usually skip that dungeon altogether, the Black Tower. Yeah, you can send it to me on Discord. I use the Twitch auto moderation, so it'll block links. But yeah, feel free to send me anything helpful on Discord for sure. All right. This ability here seems really awesome, but I feel like if I could just get the cooldown down a little bit more, where I cast it a little more often, it would feel just incredible then. Getting beat on again. Let me see. Bounces. I just want to get to level 70 and get another point there. What about Blizzard? That's some crazy game, late game gear. Very nice. One for Pally and one for Frost Orb. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. All right, where are we going here? I needed to keep going this way. I saw the patch notes there, CZ Max. Is it really good early game? One thing about DD1 is that game is so wildly addicting, you know? Even just being at the start of that fresh playthrough that I got started, like, I already want to hop on my main and grind out stuff. One of the best parts of the Hero Siege community is the build guides. There's almost new guides for every class every season. Well, I mean, for me, obviously, since I'm a brand new player and, it's an older game, I definitely will be checking those out. But for me, that's the fun part of the game, too. Like, I usually like kind of theory crafting in, trying to do my own thing and figure out all the multipliers and everything. I think that's a lot of fun. I mean, like Path of Exile, I end up just becoming addicted to sitting there in Path of Building and trying to figure out all the multipliers and everything, what works where. That's the big draw of ARPGs for me in general, I think, for the most part. Yeah, for sure. I mean, never a bad idea there. KSI with the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. You started over in DD1? Nothing wrong with that, man. Super fun game. The hard part is turning it off. To like take a break or to play something else or whatever. It's so hard to step away. Such a great game. It's kind of weird, but I find myself, even like this game, in the current state of gaming in general in 2026, I find myself returning to older games, or starting older games like this one quite frequently compared to the new stuff. I feel like a decade ago, some of the best games were made, like I love you guys all know I love 7 Days to Die quite a bit. I mean, that game at this point is just pretty dated, but it's still just incredibly fun. The Dungeon Defenders games, I love them. They're all incredibly dated too, but just an insane amount of fun. All right, I am missing a waypoint. Or no, I got the waypoint in this area. Yeah, for sure. Diablo 3, I absolutely love every season. The problem I have now in Diablo 3 is the seasons just don't last very long for me. But, I mean, I'm looking forward to the next season. This last season, I didn't play a ton. The starter sets were kind of shitty. I went through, and that in, now that they're redoing the seasons in Diablo 3, a lot of times they're adding in a new pet. This last season they didn't put in a new pet. It was an old pet I already had, so I didn't play it very much. I'm definitely looking forward to next season, though, and I'm hoping the starter sets are something a little more fun. You know what would be perfect for me? Now, I know, obviously, this is just for me, but would be perfect for me is if the starter sets rotated, and, like, it was Whirlwind Barb, then God DH, then Patterns of Justice for the Monk, for a Tempest Rush Monk, then like the horse, the horse build for the Crusader, then what else? I mean, that's probably my 4 favorite sets. I'd be really, really happy if like the starter set cycled through those each time. But, obviously that's not very realistic. Spike Trap's doing beast damage. Very nice. Yeah, see, I'm not rushing. I'm enjoying the whole experience in DD1 with that new playthrough. I'm not like trying to rush to endgame or whatever. I'm going through and enjoying it all as it comes. Get hung up on everything. Oh, am I at the... I'm nearing the end of the zone already. I didn't realize I was here this quick. Or I guess it wasn't that quick. Quick for me. Bob's piece of plywood. Probably not enough mobs here to grind out another level. Alright. Let's head on in. Alright, here goes. Am I going to be able to get through those skeletons fast enough, or is this guy just going to chain heal through everything? Guess we'll find out here in a moment. Uh-oh. Bloated possessed. Oh, is he going to let me cheese him? All right, let's find out. Shit, man. I'm just eating these stuns like crazy. That wasn't bad at all.
I've had tougher challenges in Jotunn.
You get stuck on Garag. Which one is that? It was the third boss, I think, for me with the laser beams that were going back and forth that gave me the most problem. All right, let's see what we got here. The Godfather. Bob's Plywood. I mean, I don't need that strength, but that seems like a huge upgrade over what I was using. What do we have here? 642. Oh, the first boss. The first boss wasn't too bad for me. And once that third boss with the laser beams moving back and forth, I kind of, once I quit running around panicking and would just focus on going to stand at the right spot. Of course, it became a lot easier, but I did run around panicking several times before I figured that out. Like trying to jump over the laser beams and stuff. I mean, I just ended up getting my ass kicked. %39 increased magic find sounds so nice, but I got that set now. I don't know what to keep and what to trash. I'm assuming all this stuff will end up being garbage once I'm a little further through the game. Oh, spells can't crit. I didn't realize. Did not know. All right. So where do you run into the player trading at? I'm assuming that's an NPC. Guildmaster. Herbalist, Hunter. That's the zone, next zone. Yeah, I'm not seeing a trader type NPC. Oh, town number 3. Okay. Gotcha. So I'll have to get through there. All right. What level are these guys gonna be? 84. Whoa. The hell is that? Oh, whoa, wow. Holy projectiles. Yep. Of course, we get a bot right in the middle of ban the bot here on Twitch. Oh, that's the season mechanic? Gotcha. Alright. Here's the waypoint. There's a dungeon. I feel like just keep zerging through until I get, until I feel like I'm getting my ass handed to me. Before I worry about the dungeons too much. The chilling lake, here we come. Alright, no baddies can get me here. Get my vitality caught up there. I didn't have any more points here, did I? No. Well, I got one here. Oh, that's cool. Try to get the blizzard automated a little bit. Alright, waypoint was the other way. I ended up running back towards the spawn. Holy crap, look at them all. Woo! Oh, what is this? A little trap area. I haven't seen that before. Oop, I ran right into it. Ooh, that seems like it might be decent. What is that little spin thing I keep getting? All right, where am I going here? We got the waypoint. We're just looking for an exit. Oh, the shield had something that procs when I get hit. Yeah, it makes sense since that's what I just replaced. All right, Arctic Tundra. Woo, damn. Holy shit. Might have bit off a little more than I could chew. Oh, are they all bloating? Oh, they're all bloating. Oof. Yeah, it was a ton of XP, huh? Huh, why is it still interactable? You can or is that a different pillar? Oh, that's a different pillar. No? Is that not the same pillar? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow, close. Man, it's cracking off levels. Holy crap. That is a lot of XP. I never realized. Wow, that was so much XP. Wow, that's crazy. Needs more of that, huh? Jeez, that was good stuff. All right, where are we even going here? We haven't found a waypoint or, yeah, here's something. There's the waypoint. Snowy mountains, here we come. Bounces off terrain. I mean, I feel like, do I want it to bounce off terrain? Because right now, with it going through terrain, that feels pretty good. So there's no way to tell if one of those pillars is a bloated pillar prior to clicking on it, huh? I'm not sure what that spin move does or if it's even worth using. Haven't played Hero Siege in a long time. Now you want to try it again? It's been really fun. Now, I'm a first-time player, of course, but I've been really enjoying it. I've been struggling to keep everything on stream. I've been wanting to play it at night before I go to bed, you know? Oh, if you hover your mouse over it, it'll tell you what it is. So I should be looking at all the pillars, huh? Those bloated pillars seem too good to pass up. See, Magic Find, Experience Game. didn't say anything about bloated. Monster packs drop a relic. It'll say bloated there when I look at it. Like where it's saying monster pack drops one relic. Always check and look for a unique on them too. Gotcha. It's not always going to be bloated. I mean, that's fair. Loot amount increased by 2. Right, there's the exit, but I never found a waypoint. There it is, way over here. +1 monster affixes. Punisher, uh-oh. These guys are squishy, though. They're jumping over that one, huh? Glacial Trail. I can see how the bounces off terrain thing would be beneficial, but also I'm using that being able to shoot through the terrain to my advantage quite a bit. Not going to be anything down here, right? No. Oop, oop. Yeah, I think I'll stay away from that one. I mean, it sounded cool in theory, but I just feel like not so much. I mean, I'm casting over terrain so much right now, you know? Alright, where the hell is the waypoint? Level 68, 2 more levels, and I get the extra projectile or whatever. Well, there's the waypoint. Ran into it by accident. Alright, so assuming the exit will be over this way somewhere, might as well get the point in while I got a moment of reprieve. Another one of those unstable riffs. Last one of those I went into did not end well. Keygen EXE. +2 to blue screen of death. I don't know what's good and what's not with these. Like, what is blue screen of death? You know, when you go alt to show more stun and deal damage to everything on the screen. I don't know how to proc these things is the problem. Oh, you add it to your skill bar. Okay. I'll have to look at those next time I'm back in town. Like, what do I have now? I guess I don't have anything now. Oh, okay, you sent me a link to the Hero Siege Helper. I will definitely have to check that out. I guess that's the bad part of ignoring all the quests, is I'm also probably skipping all of the tutorial stuff. Alright, is this the boss?
Who disturbs my eternal rest?
Getting a lot of these soul pillars, huh? Not burning them fast enough. There we go.
I will destroy all that corrupts Terrafield.
All right. Didn't really pick that much junk up that time. So that's the vendor. Broker. Ah. There it is. Tax is 1% when listing items and 10% when claiming a sold item. Listings older than 30 days will be permanently deleted if they are not claimed or recalled. Traveler's Compass, Map Journal. $200,000. Oh, I'm so far away from being able to buy one. Looks like the cheapest one is $100K. That's the one piece I'm missing from that Traveler set. But I am nowhere near having 100K. What is buy token? What does that mean? Oh, that's bringing up some kind of monetization thing. What was it? Looks like Steam is down or something right now. Market space token. All right, so that gives you, what, an additional slot to sell things? And why is like this double belt 5 million and this one's 100K? Is that just somebody scamming? Plus 30 to magic skill damage. %20 to all resists. Oh man, yeah, I need to get one of those belts, but I mean, I got 15,000. I'm nowhere near 100K. Who's that? Afson, the eldest warrior of Mus Arathim. Who else we got in here? Can't talk to I can't get in there to him. All right, well that's good to know. That's at least where that is. All right, well I guess there's nothing I can do. Might as well just get it. Only thing you suggest buying at some point is the unique stash tab if you plan to play. I do plan on playing multiple characters. Oh, there's a stash tab specific to uniques. When it starts you off at 1 personal and 1 shared. Socketable materials. Oh, I see. There's a unique tab. Oh, there it is. There's a little lag when you hit the button. $12.99. Woo! Pricey. I wonder if those go on sale. Oh, you can go to the shop there. Oh, okay. I haven't even seen this screen. Season bundle. Companions, inventory, and stash. Vault tabs for $3. Every few weeks they're on sale. That's the time to look for them, I think. Just like PoE, you know. I ended up becoming addicted to stash tabs in PoE 1. I would grab so many of those damn things. All right, so we're 2 levels away from getting another point in this. Extra projectile and another 40% damage multi. That is going to be hot. Take a couple more sips off my coffee before I run out there. There's like no rest for the weary once you get out into a zone. The mobs seem like they keep coming. Most season launches and hero seeds, they put everything on 50% sales. Nice. I'm looking forward to this upcoming season. I've never seen a season start, you know? And season starts in most ARPGs are usually really fun. You know, it's usually like the best time to get in. Oh, the skins and classes go for 90% off. Oh, wow. Now, when that next season comes, all the classes are going to be free, right? Or is it not all, just most? This one I got from the DLC, of course. Still getting through most of the mobs. Ooh, there's a unique one. So that would be one I'd want to do for the unique. Crystal Belt. So what's the best way to earn gold early game, or should I just not be, should I be ignoring that right now? I'm starting to take a lot bigger shots now when I get hit. Go into Vitality Few. Ignore game and ignore gold until late game hell. Yeah, I just, you know, that Traveler's Belt thing, I've got a hair up my ass for it now, since it's only the one piece I need to complete the set. Definitely not clearing the trash very quick anymore. There's the waypoint up there. Find Bifrost keys and sell them on the market is a good strat. I almost feel like I want to find a dungeon right now for some mob density to get that level. So I can get that third projectile on the orb. I don't know if there was a dungeon here or not. Thanks for subscribing there, Dargo. I appreciate you. There's a dungeon right there. Alright, let's pop on in here. Dry Hills has a good dungeon. Mr. Chieftain. This guy don't want to die, huh? Now, is there a way to compare stuff on the ground to what you have equipped? Like, I think I've got, I got that Traveler's Amulet equipped, right? Where is it? Yeah, Traveler's, oh, there it was up top. Oof. Getting close to a level up. You can only compare stuff inventory. I mean, that's fair, you know. Here we go. Bam. Next one, not till level 100. See what we got now, though. Oh, yeah. Very nice. You know, I had another point on Blizzard, too. I should get in, huh? Oh, shift click and control click. Nice. I mean, I'm surprised I didn't just instinctively try to do that. That's so much the case in so many games, you know? Ooh. All right, over and around. Bunch of skulls on the map up there. What is that? Famous last words. Oh shit. God dang it. Orb of Fire, 1,096 damage. Oof. Where was I? I was in the dry hills, huh? And had not found a waypoint yet. Oh, I barely made it out of the spawn. Alright, now what was this one? Loot amount increased by 1. Sure, let's do it. Got something over here. Here's the waypoint. Here's the exit. Another dungeon. Let me see something. I got all the points in. Yes. Oh, Portal of Ice, I haven't put any of my points in, huh? Range, area of effect. Forgotten City's your favorite dungeon? A static orb, small frost novas. All right. Where are we going here? I guess let's go down this way. Pyramid level 1. Pack size, dungeon keys. Clear out some of this trash first here. Did I miss it? I'm not seeing a waypoint yet. Oh shit. I wasn't even looking at my health. Looks like I didn't really get hit very hard. I just must have been super low and wasn't paying attention. All right, there is likely not a waypoint here, I think. And where's the out? Try this again. So there won't be a waypoint in here, I don't believe. Just need to find the exit. This boss is going to be a nightmare for me, I think. We'll have to see. It took me several tries my first time through. There's the angelic. Anything else in here we want to look at? No, probably not. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. That's what made me want to play. You know, being a... I mentioned it in the previous streams, but this is a game I've looked at just a bunch of times, but I'd never played it. And then seeing the upcoming changes that are going to be coming in the next update, in the next season, made me want to jump in and definitely play it a little bit. Traveling Merchant. What's old homie got? Anything good? The Sanguine Blade. Thanks for following there, Knight. I appreciate it. And Johnny, thank you so much for following as well. All right, so there is a waypoint in this one. I didn't think there was going to be a waypoint here. Let me see what we got here. Drops a unique. Circle of Nature. Oh, it's Commander from YouTube. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, welcome over to the Twitches. It's good. I don't care either way. I'm looking at both chats from YouTube and Twitch, so it's good for me wherever. I appreciate you watching, period, no matter where you're watching. All right, so there's the exit way up over there, and here's the waypoint right here. Way up over yonder. Ooh, that is not necessarily what I wanted to do. Just right there. Pyramid level 2, here we come. Maybe. There we go. All right. What do we got? We can go another point there. I feel like I should stack some more into vitality coming up to this next boss because like I said, I just know um, bosses like that with the laser beam thing is without question my personal weakest point of any of these games. And part of it is I use mouse movement, not WASD. And I feel like WASD is a lot easier to stand in the right spot. Ooh, bloating. Got to do it for the XP, right? Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Good lord. Yet. God dang it, man. Well, I'm a old school ARPG player, so I just really, really like using mouse movement. It's just those few boss fights like that are very particular about like standing in one place or whatever. That get me? All right. And we were in the next area. Oh, when you die, they move off the map. Really? Well, I picked up most of them that were on the ground, I think. So what you're saying is don't die? Get good and quit with the dying? God, it's so much XP from those. The mobs are so punishing, but I mean, look at that. That was like almost half a bar into the next level already. Just from the orbs. It's been a bug for a couple of seasons. I mean, yeah. It happens. Thanks for subscribing there, Jing. Appreciate you. Ooh, what's this? Eternal Battlefield. That's something new. Part of me thinks I shouldn't go in there. Oh, spawns a wave of enemies that drop fragments. You need to do an Uber boss. Gotcha. Where the hell is the out, man? Oh, there it is. Stuff is starting to hit me a lot harder, that's for damn sure. Right, that's where I came in. Hello. I've hit the wall with getting luck with gear drops. Yeah, I mean, I just need to make it a little further, and people were telling me that the difference between the loot in Nightmare versus Hell difficulty is pretty considerable. Alright, here we go. Now, this is the guy that gave me the hardest time. Is that not? Oh, here he comes. Shit. Uh-oh. God damn it. And there we go. It's when they start casting those beams like repeatedly over and over again. I just get shit on every single time. All right, let's try this again. Here, let me go. Let me go grab another coffee real quick and take a leak before I get shit on a bunch more. Give me just a moment here, y'all. I'll be right back. Yeah, right. Sorry about that, y'all. Take a couple sips here. This particular boss for me is without question the hardest boss in the game. 2414. That's huge. What have we got there? 642, 892. Throat cutters. You know, I hate to give up the magic damage increase and the intelligence, but God, that belt seems like it for survivability it would be so much better. What's the crystal bell? Ooh. 12 to all attributes, 15% to all resists. Oh, I gotta use that, right? I mean, that just seems good. For where I'm at, anyway. Vigorous life grips. Looks like the movement speed's the big deal with those, but... Alright. Let me put this stuff up. Eventually, I'll quit being a little chicken shit, and I'll get back in there and get owned again. I am terrible at these stand-ins in certain spot mechanics. It's my greatest weakness in all ARPGs. So terrible at standing in the right spot. Stand in the fire, DPS higher, right? That's what Aramir would tell me. Just get so much HP, you don't have to stand in the right place. I want to say I did this boss like 5 times. My first time through before I finally killed him. In all the other bosses, literally none of the other bosses did I have really a huge problem with. This guy was the one. I'm actually close to another level up. Can I get one more level up before I go in? Probably not. That's too much. All right, here we go. God dang it, man. I knew I was screwed on that one. God dang it. Whew, good Lord.
By Ymir's might.
You just got 100k drop in Torchlight Infinite? Holy shit, Aramir. That's awesome, man. Oh my god. I'm so awful at this fight. Look at the healing. Holy shit. 3,200. Let's put that one in. Cold damage increased by 20%, but god, man, I do not want to give up that belt. But 20% cold damage increase seems incredibly good. Cannot be frozen. Plus the 15% all resistances, 12 all attributes. I'm wondering what the +1 skills and the +12 attributes, what would that calculate over to as far as the damage increase, like as a percentage? That sucks, man. That crystal belt. I mean, how much of a percentage gain is +1? Just the +1. If you hover over the skill, it'll tell you. Each point of intelligence giving me 8% cold damage. I think the I think the one I feel like this one is better. Or the crystal belt I feel like is better. And then the plus 15% resist all is just a fatty bonus on top of it all. I don't know. Tough call. I'm going to keep using the one I've got for now. Yeah, crystal belts give me like 40%. So the trader guy is only in that sand town, huh? I mean, not that I can trade anything right now. Only in Act 3. Gotcha. Who's this red dot down here? Oh, that's the dummy. All right, let's keep getting it. How much time do I have? I still got some time. I can at least... I might not be able to clear this zone, but I might be able to. I'm excited about the UFC fights returning today, so I'm taking the day off, or the afternoon off from YouTube and Twitch, and just gonna chill and watch the UFC fights. Probably grill up some burgers or something yummy. All right, there's a dungeon over there, but I feel like as long as I'm still just able to zerg through the trash, that I keep pushing and don't kind of lollygag around too much. I get sidetracked so easily by other objectives and whatnot. Oh, shit. I guess it helps to actually watch the screen, huh? Let's try this again. See if I can find the waypoint here. There is something. Alright, there's the waypoint. Just find the exit. Try to make it through this zone here. Ooh, there's gold. I haven't been able to... I don't know if my mining skill is high enough yet to get gold. That dude is tanky, man. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it looks like I am high enough to get gold. Where are you, exit? Oh, there you are. Here's a dungeon, but once again, unless I just am getting raffle stomped heavily, I think I'm going to just try to get to the next zones. Here's a waypoint. Alright, where the hell? That's the spawn, so it's got to be down. Further this way, huh? There we go. The old corrupted cave. what's going on there, but I feel like that's a do not go in the circle kind of situation. All right, didn't find a waypoint. Ooh. No waypoint for me. Is there not a waypoint in this zone? Oh, no, I see it. I missed it. God dang it, man. Oh, it is safe to go in the circle? It seemed like a bunch of fiery oh shits going on in there. Alright, is it safe for a moment? Alright. God dang it, man. No, I thought I was getting my ass handed to me again. Alright, what do we got? Monsters explode. Yeah, okay. We'll take exploding baddies. What about here? All right. Where are you, oh exit? There you are. What is this thing? Alright, do I learn a valuable lesson? Does it kill me? Ooh, enter. What is it? Oh shit, zone level is question marks. Tower Master. Tower is a graveyard for some, but a treasure trove for others. Oh, you have to clear 10 floors. Alright, let's just move along then. Oh shit, where'd it put me? Oh no, it put me all the way across the map. Into the Devil's Breach we go. Oh, so it's like kind of like a roguelite thing? Or like a little mini roguelike mini game or something? Where the hell are we supposed to be going here? Up through here? Alright, are we at the boss already? Looks like this zone was really short. Yeah, we are.
I've had tougher challenges in Jotunheim.
That dude is easy mode. All right. There was another rune master. No, the crystal belt was the old one. And that's that one. What do we got here? 1849. That must have been my old one. Ooh, that seemed like a pretty good... I mean, I'm not having to use mana potions that much. But, I mean, what the hell? Alright, we made it through that one really, really quick. See if we can get through one more zone before I take off here. Still got about 25 minutes before the first fights go off. That, I mean, you know, if I miss a few minutes of one of the preliminaries, it's not going to kill me. Ooh, that samurai warlord is no joke, it seems like. Let me not let him smack me. Shit, I got too close. Might as well complete it. Ooh, oh, whoa, whoa. God dang it. Keep getting hung up on baddies. hell is the exit? Hmm. We got another super samurai here. Alright, way down there. How the hell do I get in? There we go. A rat. Oh shit. Wrecked. Alright, where were we? We're down here. Let's see if we can just cut straight over. Get back to where we were at. Alright, there's a dungeon. What is that way down in the bottom? Why is that lit up already when I'm this far away from it? Is that anything? No, it seems like that's nothing. Sometimes there's just spots on the map. I mean, yeah, it happens. Alright, these are the guys that got me, I think. Alright, where on earth? So there's the exit. I didn't... Oh, shit. I ran right past the waypoint. But, of course, every time... I feel like that would be tremendous quality of life, just making these waypoints a little bit more visible as you're running through the maps. I don't want to have to play like this, you know? Can you zoom out the mini-map a little bit? Is that a thing? Maybe if I zoomed out the mini-map. Let me see if there's anything in settings. Minimap scale. That's the wrong way, right? Did I zoom it the wrong? I think I zoomed it the wrong way. Let me see. I mean, that's better, but it's still... I wish it was... I don't know. I mean, yeah, you know, I'm new to the game, too. I'm sure I'll get better at identifying where the waypoints are as I play the game more. But I can say that, like, every single zone, I almost always run past the waypoint and have to run back and pick it up. Unless I'm just staring at the, like, the tactical map. Oh, will they auto-activate? Well, that's cool. See, every now and then you see the circle pop up. Like, I think zooming out, actually, on the mini-map did help me out a little there, to be honest. Yeah, it's a... actually, I think there's offline mode as well. I mean, you can play offline mode, but it's a, you know, it's an ARPG with a player economy. So, you know, with that in mind, you can't go back and forth between online or offline. It's a one or the other sort of situation. I mean, pretty much the case with any game with any sort of trading or player economy. All right, where are you? Exit further down or over another way, maybe? Thanks for following. I do appreciate it a ton. There it is. It's actually got a really major update coming in like a month or so, too there, Jack. So yeah, it's had tons of DLCs and expansions or whatever. It plays like a traditional ARPG with seasonal mechanics and seasonal resets if you're into that sort of thing. I love that aspect of ARPGs, to be honest. I love seasons. Ooh, we got the underwater zone. I thought this zone was kind of fun as far as just, you know, mixing it up. Little visually appealing. Ooh, a ruby vein. That's the first one of those I've seen. There's no way I'm going to be able to loot it. I mean, I've been really enjoying it. As someone who never played it before, just coming into the game. Ooh, there's a Bifrost key, too. There's my first one, I think. Someone who does play, like, more modern ARPGs that's just coming into this one, it's been really enjoyable. Yeah, no way I can do a ruby vein yet. And there's a bunch of depth coming in, more depth coming in as well with the next big update. They've teased some Path of Exile style skill trees. Yeah, the game was kind of reinvented into an unofficial Hero Siege 2. You see a lot of YouTube videos and stuff, and it says Hero Siege 2 and not Hero Siege. It throws you off a little bit, but basically, the game launched and was then later reinvented, like a few years back, and it's effectively Hero Siege 2, even though it's still the original game. Alright, I didn't grab a waypoint here either. Do I need to worry about every waypoint? I mean, I feel like... Why would you not grab all the waypoints? I don't think I grabbed one here. I mean, is there one here? Maybe there's not one here. I will say, don't invest a bunch of money into all of the DLC character unlocks. Like, you want to buy that one DLC that shows up as recommended. That was actually a content expansion. But the heroes, next update, are no longer going to be DLCs. They're all going to be free. And you do have heroes to play with, plenty of heroes to play with out of the base game plus the content expansion. But don't spend like a whole shitload of money on it, because all that money is just going to be skins when the next season hits. I mean, if you're into skins, of course, you'll have all the skins, but that was one of the comments they made, and it's one of the reasons I think I hadn't played the game. One of the developers had posted somewhere that they didn't want the game to look like a DLC simulator. And that's kind of what it looks like right now when you first look at the store page. It's like $90 or something for all of the DLC. No, if you got them now, you would have the characters that they're buying. But if you just check out what is in the game now and don't sweat the characters and just wait until next season, which isn't going to be that far away, then those character unlocks will be free. Like, that's what I did. Well, first I got the base game, or the base game was actually gifted to me from a friend. So I got the base game, and then I was digging it, so I picked up the DLC. The it can't, what's the DLC called, Night Angel? The one that you want. The Yeah, there's like Uber bosses. It's the Valhalla DLC, Jock, is what it's called. But yeah, there are Uber bosses in the game. There's a good end game system. I'm just not there yet. I'm still going through the basics. Like in PoE terms, right now I'm about in Act 6 if you compared it to PoE 1. So I still got a little ways to go through before I get to any of the end game content. And it's kind of the questing, like, I'm not a big fan. I've never hit it. I'm not a huge fan of campaigns and story modes in ARPGs. And you can skip all of the quests in this game. Like, the next tier or the next zone is unlocked by killing the previous zone's boss. It doesn't require any quests or any campaign to go through. I mean, it is a campaign, I guess, when you think about it, but all you have to do is you can just run through the zones and go to the boss. Of course, if you're capable of killing them there. Leveling up never hurts. Man, I am just stuck over here in this corner. There we go. I mean, I've been having fun with it. And I'm a big ARPG fan. I play pretty much all the main ARPGs. And I think this one is a really good one to add into the rotation. I hope that when the seasons line up, because to be honest, I love Path of Exile 1. I love Last Epoch. It's probably my favorite of all ARPGs. I really like Diablo 3. I really like Diablo 4. And I'm sure I'm going to like Path of Exile 2 once it gets a little more development time. And I like Torchlight Infinite. So what would be really ideal is if all of these different seasons were all scattered apart a little bit from each other. That way you could you could pretty much play ARPGs full time if they staggered their seasons a little bit more. That's going to be changing, winter coding. That's what I was just telling Jock over on YouTube. Right now, like I said, the devs, or one of the devs, I don't remember who it was, I don't want to quote him exactly, but said something along the lines of they didn't want their game to look like a DLC simulator. So next season, all the characters are being unlocked for free. Or not all but the newest 3 are going free. So there will be an absolute shitload of characters to play. Ooh, hey there. Don't be shooting at me now. That ain't right. But yeah, I mean, so far from what I've seen, I can't really say much negative about it. The only thing that I feel like could be a little different experience is just that whole waypoint thing. And Night Angel said next season the waypoints are going to unlock automatically when you get close to them. So, I mean, I think that's a glorious thing. All right, I just got fatty points. All right, I don't know what I go into next. Ooh, I'm getting hit, huh? Stupid baddie. Alright, so Icicles, Power of the Ancient, and Blizzard also scale. So do I go into Blizzard? Well, which one scales the most? Power of the Ancients. Well, Blizzard actually scales the most. So let's go with another point into Blizzard, and then we picked up one of these. I would love to get over here and get into this cooldown. But I think for now I just go with that. I can always respec whenever I want. Alright. Where were we? Definitely taking much more damage now. Alright, this was a super short zone. Yeah, it's the PoE1 potion system, where your potions recharge from kills. I don't have any of the fancy ones, but I've been going with 3 healing potions and 1 mana potion. Can't teleport through. Alright, I'm all the way close to the next boss already. Wow, this zone went really, really fast too. I don't feel like I cleared that many areas. Let me look. Yeah, looks like I did. It didn't seem like I cleared that many areas. Oh, they're all the same? They're all 5 zones? I didn't even notice that. Each act is 5 zones. Where's the starter act? Or here it is. Here's the starting town. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Holy crap, man. I'm actually making it through Nightmare fairly decently. I mean, I've got a good base set up now. I think I like the whole underwater theme in this zone, and it just made it go by really quick. Alright, here we go. Ooh, I ate that one. Here we go. Kill the Carp King on Nightmare difficulty. So yeah, anyway, like I was saying, I mean, I sound like I'm trying to give a sales pitch here. I ain't trying to sell you nothing. But I will tell you I've been having fun, you know? But I love that I'm able to just blast through the zones, kill baddies, and go through and not have to mess or not be forced to do the quest or a specific campaign like quest line or whatever. I do really like that, without a doubt. But yeah, it's been fun so far. And I think, yeah, we're at that point. So now what I will do, I'll go back out and show you what you do get for the... like this Jotunn character that I'm playing now is unlocked through the DLC, but all of these other ones here you get for free. So there's a pretty nice selection of characters to play just to get started. And like you can highlight over each character and look at their different skills and you know, see what you might be into.
Comes from beer, fire.
Well, somebody was telling me to check out the Paladin. There it is.
And justice.
Now that one is a DLC character. I don't have it unlocked yet. So I probably won't check that one out until the game launches. The demon spawn character looked pretty cool as far as the different abilities he had. I'm not sure, you know, I like minion classes too in ARPGs.
Release me.
Assuming this is a minion guy. Maybe? Lord of the Dead, race skeleton, race skeletal mage, damned legion, vengeful spirit. So yeah, there's some cool stuff. But yeah, there's plenty of I mean, for me anyway, there's plenty of characters to keep me busy until the expansion launches. And then once the update hits and the next season comes, all of these besides 3, I don't know which 3 it is. I'm assuming it's these 3 at the bottom. But all of these except 3 are going to be free. The Necro, Shaman, and Illusionist are all summoners. The Illusionist is another one that I've heard good things about. The Stormweaver, the Bard, and then the new Prophet. So that character's not even here yet. So the Stormweaver, the Bard, and the new one will still be DLC. But all these other ones will be free. So definitely a shitload to check out. The ones I really want to check out is the Illusionist.
My sand flows through the hourglass.
I think this one just looks cool. Paladins, I just like Paladin type characters in most ARPGs. I think I'll really like this one too. You see, I instantly migrate to this Holy Nova, wondering if it's like a Judgment or like a Righteous Fire type thing. And then I like summons. So I will probably get my summon fix off the Illusionist, maybe. Circle of Guardians. Sand Guardians. Yeah, anyway, there's some cool stuff. Like I said, I've been enjoying it. It's an older game. I do enjoy this art style in games. Like, I'm a big fan of Terraria. So the art style I know won't appeal to everyone, but for me personally, it doesn't bother me. The 2D versus 3D aspect in an ARPG, I dig it. It's, you know, I mean, I enjoy both. So, I mean, for me personally, it's been really fun. So, I've been enjoying it. I mean, I've been playing it pretty much every day since I got it. This is only like day 3 now of owning the game, but I've been having a blast with it. But anyway, y'all, I am going to take the afternoon off and enjoy some sanctioned violence with the UFC fights coming back. Back in my younger days, I was into combat sports personally. So I did a bit of boxing and kickboxing as a teenager, and I've just kind of been into that ever since. So this is the first big UFC event, or it's the first UFC event of the year, and it's their first one on Paramount Plus, so it should be a fairly big one. But yeah, anyway, y'all, that is going to get it for me for today. I will be back tomorrow. We'll get through the rest of the Nightmare mode, and then get Hell mode started and see how bad we get Raffle stomped. But anyway, thank you all an absolute ton for hanging out. Hopefully everybody's having a great weekend. And I will see you all tomorrow. Take it easy, y'all.